Apprentice Cup, right? Did we do Spicy League replays?
Technically we could, but we didn't.
Yeah. But any of the qualifiers or events we do, we also release the replays for that. Once we're allowed to. But anyway, speaking of, we are on Ice and Chrome, the coldest, shiniest map in the map pool. And we have here spawning in the top right, the Blue Zerg, the 16-time GPO champion of the world, and the Shark, representing Downfall Gaming and the nation of India. He is Demi.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the bottom left-hand corner of Ice and Chrome, LE. We have the Reds coming out all the way from the land of Australia, representing OSC Elite. However, currently teamless, we have the man of many talents. He is ZvZ. And real quick, I just want to say thank you to Eggs, El Huevo himself, for the host there. Much appreciated, man. And viewers of Eggs, welcome to some OCE/C. Well, I guess you could say OCE, because that would be an interesting pun there. But yeah, welcome to our Oceanic tournament.
Mm-hmm. At the moment we are in a ZvZ, Demi versus ZvZ, and we're seeing pretty standard plays coming from both players. Gone for that hatch pool first. Both players getting the gas, and we should see speed on the way here, and a quick Evo chamber actually from Demi, as Kuro was pointing out earlier. Sorry, Kuro. So I'm expecting some early aggression here from Demi.
There's a +1.
There's a
And this is exactly what Demi loves to do in ZvZ. This is what ZvZ dreads coming out from his ZvZ. So we'll really have to see how he's going to adapt to that. But right now, ZvZ's much more focused on his economy.
Yeah, he is droning up, getting that link speed as well. As well as getting that fair base, which may not be the best advice given what Demi's going for. But if he can get some lings in, try to scout. But he didn't go for that +1 Carapace, so these Banelings could actually be the equalizer here for ZvZ.
They absolutely could, especially considering that he's going to get his speed a lot quicker than Demi. He can really go around and try to get some surrounds. Yeah, Ling unfortunately will not get to see that Evo chamber, at least I don't believe so.
Does see the Baneling nest.
But does ZvZ... Well, okay.
No, he didn't see the Evo chamber.
ZvZ... Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking, what is this going to signal to ZvZ? Will he think, is Demi going to go aggressive or defensive? Either way, he should know that Demi has the opportunity to do either or.
Mm-hmm. Well, 10 lings are on the way here for Demi. That Baneling nest as well. +1 almost finished, as well as the speed. So Lings once again trying to go in. Actually, that Ling doesn't actually go in. Can it actually spot the Evo chamber? It will! And it will see that it's researching. Oh, now this is a go trigger now for Demi. Look at that, 18 more Lings on the way. Banelings immediately getting put down here by ZvZ. Oh, ho, ho.
And this is really going to be a battle of positioning and micro, I want to say. Demi is starting to move in. His speed has finished up, but he does still have to be careful. 4 Banelings out here right now for ZvZ. And a bunch of Lings as well, just trying to make sure they don't get sniped. But here we have it. The Ling advantage from Demi is going to translate into a Baneling advantage as well. Banelings are dancing with each other, Quirky. And now ZvZ's Banelings are all out of position.
Oh, the Lings do manage to actually get into the natural. 4 Lings already down, but here comes the reinforcing Banelings, as well as the Lings. More Banelings actually on the way here. for Demi, but his banelings getting so out of position that they're only getting 2 or 4 lings at a time. Though he does push back Demi for now, he is behind only just barely by about 2 drones at the moment. But ZvZ.
That's really the power of that's really the power of droning in the early game, isn't it?
Oh,
these lings. Demi quick to react, pulls away from them. And once more, he knows that Vivid doesn't have baneling speed. He knows that it can't really do much. What was... Oh, there were the reinforcing lings, right. Moved right in, and we don't really know how many of those were, but yeah, they did manage to deal with a couple of the banelings from Vivid, which is always nice. And now we're really getting to a pretty intense positional battle. And look at that, so many banelings going to be canceled for Demi. Will he follow up on top of these morphing ones? He will! And this is
Righteous on the way.
With such a massive ling advantage. It's hard to see Vivid really catching up here.
But, you know, he's not focusing that much on drones. He's just going for the army. Roach is getting surrounded. And now, yeah, I feel like once these roaches are down, but 7 more on the way, 8 more lings here for Demi as well. But look at that mineral bank for Demi. He is...
That's what happens when you just continuously mine throughout all of this. And really start to put the pressure on your opponent. Demi going straight for the throat, not going for these incremental tactics that he went before. Out for blood. GG is called. And there we have it. The shark going to be devouring the piranha. At least in game number 1 here on Ice and Chrome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it was just Demi being Demi that really gave Vivid the business egg. Especially getting that +1 and it being realized way too late, getting scouted for so, like, not getting scouted for so long until pretty much the upgrade was done. So, yeah, not, I mean, if Vivid can slow down Demi, I feel like Demi, then Vivid could take it back to Demi, and yeah, have had close games before, but it always feels like that Demi has always just got that more aggression, the more willingness to just throw everything and the kitchen sink at his opponent, and being able to win just with sheer force and just, you know, good micro.
I think it's going to be hard to slow Demi down, though, on a map that has speed zones.
Yeah.
I could not hold that in.
I mean, this map doesn't have speed zones.
Yeah, they do.
This map? Oh, it doesn't.
What? We're in Death Aura.
Oh, Death Aura, sorry. I was thinking of the last map.
Ah. All right, plays are ready. GLHF has been called. Quickly gonna change quarter to ref. Nice, I got it. I got it in time.
Got it in time.
Fast enough.
You got it in time.
And that's all we can really hope for.
Yeah.
We gotta get time.
But time's in China.
Yeah, but this is gonna be the whole. This is gonna be our whole operation that we plan out.
Yeah. But speaking of things getting planned out, we are on Death Aura for this first game. And for the second game, sorry. And we have here spawning in the top left, the Blue Zerg. Currently teamless at the moment, representing the nation of Australia. He is the man of many talents. Give it up for Vivid.
And spawning here in the bottom right-hand corner of Death, as it is colloquially called, we have the Red Zerg coming down all the way from the jewel that is India. Gonna be representing Downfall Gaming here on Singapore server. He is the Shock himself, the multiple-time, 15-time GPO champion, Demi! And it's worth pointing out, Demi was actually our most recent ESL Fueled by Dare champion.
Yeah, he was.
went up against Azure in the finals there, managed to take it 3-1. So it was a pretty good showing. Our Shark finally was able to clinch that coffee win. Now I'm imagining just a shark that's on...
That's on coffee?
Yeah. That would be... How about instead of sensing blood in the water, they just sense coffee in the water?
Coffee.
Exactly.
They sense the coffee in the body of humans.
Oh.
They sense the caffeine.
And that's what it really is. They just want to taste a dare. That's it. That's all sharks really want.
Yeah, they don't want to rip us in half. They just want dare iced coffee.
Yeah. And who are we to deprive them?
Yeah. I don't think milk's good for them.
Probably not, but...
I'll be honest with you, I've never seen a shark on a milk.
Good to know.
Like a shark swimming in milk. No, they recently just found a shark living in a volcano.
What?
Like swimming, yeah.
Swimming in lava? Or like in the lake under the lava. What?
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, Quirky, I'm trying to process this. And speaking of trying to process this, that's 2 spine crawls coming out from Demi. So he saw something.
Yeah, he did, I just, at the moment, it only was just that bang, Oh,
no.
That...
Oh.
Hello?
Hello?
My screen went black. Yep.
Oh. Fatal error has occurred. So, I guess we'll be describing this game now. Yeah, that's an annoying part of StarCraft 2. It's sometimes you try to look at somebody's first-person perspective or, look at their vision, and the game just kind of crashes, which...
I know, it just crashed for no reason. This is cool.
Yeah.
But Yaku, take it away.
Alrighty then. Demi, despite those spine crawlers coming out, is going to be moving across the map with a bunch of lings of his own. He is really looking to put some aggression on. He is not looking to make... I don't think he's really looking to make it out with these Zerglings alive right now, Quirky. Seeing as how he is playing it very defensive back home, he just really wants to have some damage done, but Vivid will be able to repel this with some Lingbane of his own. And now Demi's gonna be running back across the map, gonna be retreating here. And actually getting +1 carapace this time. Demi, this is a side of him that I am not used to seeing. He is playing it so safe and defensive.
Like, legit, sorry. Yeah, I'd say I didn't get, like, the game didn't crash, I just kicked out the game, like, entirely. Like, I'm literally in the lobby, not in the lobby, like, just in chat channels. Yeah.
I do not want you. Get out. Now. No talk about volcanoes here.
Yeah. Blizzard doesn't like volcanoes.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Go to the figures. Alright, Lingbane really starting to come down, and this is a little bit more messy than the previous game, but look at this now, Demi really getting a flank on. But Vivid not taking that bait, gonna be retreating with his lings, gonna be trying to scout as well for another one. And does manage to see, it's a quick little look here, as to what Vivid has scouted out. Yeah, so does see the Evo Chamber, does see the Baneling Nest. Has he seen the Roach Warren though? Some more to the question. The answer is I do not believe so. It not.
Oof.
So that could be a little bit of an issue, but here we have it. Vivid taking a page off of his mentor, going straight into Spire, or Roach and then Spire. So this is going to be a fake out Roach Nest. Demi's looking to be engaging in some Roach Wars. Vivid does not quite want to engage there. Yeah, that is a massive connection on the Banelings. Demi, his Link Force just cut straight in half. And yeah,
he mirrored it.
Banelings coming out. He did kind of Mio it there. But it was also kind of a split-second thing. That is a bit of a Mioing, though, coming out from Vivid. And now both players kind of neutered there, but Vivid does have the much higher Baneling count. And has a... his link count is a little bit less, but considering the Baneling count, that is completely fine. Nice body blocking here with the Queen. And yeah, I don't know what to tell you here, Demi. You're trying to find a lot of damage, but Vivid's kind of an iron wall right now. We'll see if these roaches can really make an impact, though. And actually, interesting. I said that Vivid was going to go more into his mutas, but I did not notice that +1 was being researched there. Banelings are starting to come in, and these are slow Banes and slow roaches. Actually, body blocking the Lings of Vivid to an extent. The Baneling count has been reset, and now Demi really pressing the advantage that he's got, really trying to go into his roaches. And Vivid, he's going to get +1 missile soon, but it really cannot compare to the amount of army that Demi has got right now. Finally, Demi's going to be able to take this third base, and he has been able to take out these roaches right as they pop out, and he is pressing the advantage hard. Vivid does have a couple of spine crawlers, and that is going to buy him a lot of time, but what is he going to be using with that time is the question. A couple of mirrors now out on the map, going to be tickling these roaches to an extent, but they are only 3, and really, what can they do? It's this much roach lane coming out here. Demi is just completely undeterred. The mutalisc count is starting to get it higher and higher, though, which can be a little bit of an issue for Demi. But we do see that he is getting prepared at home, and again, just really trying to force this right now, really trying to take an economic lead. And honestly, he does have it. He has up 20 workers as well as a base. Eventually, this roach run by is going to be cleared out, but Demi, the damage has already been done, and the preparations have already been made. He is going to go into the next phase of this game whenever he wants. He has all of the inertia, if that makes sense. It's really on him how he decides to play this out, I guess. Look at this. Nice little trick with the creeping Overlord. Yeah, a little bit of getting some creep out here so that the spore crawlers can, in fact, burrow down. Now the meters start to come out. They're going to move into these queens and move into these queens as well as these spore crawlers. I'm really liking how Demi has positioned this. Really having an impenetrable front. Because really, if Vivid tries to go from the back lines, there's not too much damage he can get done, at least with that amount of mutas out. Switching it into Hydras, though, Vivid is, which is an interesting choice. Normally, you'd expect Demi to be the one to go into Hydras. That's actually Vivid. Oh, look at this. Nidus Worm now being thrown down. Well, hear my words, Quirky. Actually, I can screen share, can't I?
Oh, yeah.
I probably should have done it from start.
Yeah. I kind of forgot that was a thing, though.
I did too.
Alright.
Right. Oh, actually going to be switching into lurkers here, Vivid will.
I do like it, especially against the mass workers of, like, Demi. But Demi, I see a bot.
And he really does have a lot here.
Look at the butt.
But is going to be finishing out, and the other end of the Nidus is going to be coming out here. Oh, Vivid moving the Overlord right there. But I don't think he has anything in position here. These mutas are trying to go back. But now the queens are out, and they really can't do much here.
That's a lot of queens.
That is just about all of his queens out here, actually.
And so a lot of the roaches.
I guess Vivid could try to go across the map and...
well, he has got lurkers on the land. There's no detection.
Yeah, there's no detection right now for Demi. He did have that Overseer, but again, not quite in position. And actually, seeming to be a little bit vulnerable. Once again, this third base will get taken out, and now the lurkers are burrowed. They're not attacking. Why are they attacking?
Hold position.
Hold position, that's what it was. Really waiting for them to get to a good position there. And there you have it. Demi biting up.
Oh, look at all these queens.
These queens are in such a vulnerable position. Now the mutalisks are trying to come in. And yeah, these queens cannot really focus on them. Demi
now there's no anti-air.
So, yeah, there is no anti-air right now for Demi, and I believe that Overseer did get sniped out. So yeah,
yeah.
no detection.
got sniped out by the mutas. They came in after the queens and that moved out. Took care of that Nidus when that was there.
Couple back at home, but yeah, now they are going to be starting to reinforce those roaches. Demi knows that he has the advantage right now, and he's going to be looking to press that advantage as much as he can. He does still need to be very, very careful, though. Those are 4 lurkers up a ramp. He does not want to be moving into that willy-nilly.
Well, he has got the detection, but is it going to be enough? The Ravages are there with the Biles, but...
And now the lurkers are gone. This is just going to be a classic Roach v Roach scenario. And
with a couple of links. A couple of, Hydras.
Yeah, a couple of Hydras and a couple of mutas from Vivid. And Demi's forces are actually pretty low, which is part of the reason why you see him backing off right now. A bit of a smart call from Demi. He is actually going to lose quite a little bit here. But now he is moving in to finish up his Spire. And he's really going to be switching it up. He's saying to Vivid right now, hey, they don't call me the signature Spire switcher for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's 11 mutas coming out right now, Quirky. That is way more than what Vivid's got.
Yeah, but you know, Vivid does have the Hydras, so once he sees that, and the Hydras can be the contributing factor as well to this. Well, just going to be depending on whether Vivid sees the Spire or not. At least the mutas early.
I think that's really the pattern that we're kind of seeing right now from this game, Quirky, is that Demi has a better army, but he cannot afford to throw that army away. If he just A-clicks in and looks away for a sec, he can be in a lot of trouble there. So he does have to play this out pretty cautiously, but if he does, he should be able to take that win. Vivid is starting to get a little more stable now in the game, going to be securing his positions, going to be finally getting that base up and running once again, so going to be on 4 bases right now, even with Demi. We'll have to play a little bit of catch-up, though.
Yeah. I do like this small roach move out here from Vivid. It'll distract, you know, Demi for just a little bit. Can get these queens, actually.
And
we'll get 2 of them.
Be able to get 1. Or 2 of them, Yeah, there were 3 of them there. If we continue to go for these multi-prongs, Vivid known to be one of the Zerg players who really enjoys this style.
But now he sees, oh, you got mutas. Cool. Runs off, makes a bunch of Hydras.
Yeah.
Immediately throws down the spores, getting more Hydras up as well. Oh.
There's an interesting note here, Quirky. Vivid actually had his Hydras unupgraded for the longest time here. So
he is going to be fighting across these spores, but is it going to be enough here? Don't think so, but Demi is backing off. Actually, pick off the reinforcing mutas here, but
yeah, bit by bit.
What you want.
I was gonna say, where's the ground army follow-up? Well, it's actually kind of distracted right now for Demi. Back at that 4th base, but finally he is able to chase away this roach run by. And is he going to press this? Not with his ground army, but with his air army. He is really maintaining his superiority here. Alright, the roaches are marching out once again, just trying to catch, just really trying to reinforce his the air army here and potentially take the win. And this is what I really like to see from Demi. All of this scouting, all of this map information. He knows exactly where Vivid is at any given moment. And because of his mutas, he can just go and reinforce that area and try to clear it out at any given point.
Alright. So yeah, I've got a bit of a lull in the game at the moment. Vivid, he is trying to get his speed, his muscular augments for his Hydras, getting the +2 ranged weapons as well. Only just starting those. Demi almost having his own finished, getting the +1 flying carapace as well. So, oh, that's the infestation pit, and actually, I do like that if he decides to get a couple of infestors.
But is Demi going to give him the time, Quirky, as he is starting to engage in the Biles? Are going to land on not that many units, actually.
Yeah.
I overestimated that a little bit. And now, Demi has a massive mute account, but they are moving right into these Hydras. It seems like the Ravagers and the Roaches to back this up are going to be just enough to support this, but where is the Overseer, Quirky? It was chased back, but here it is. GG is called. And with that, the Shark is going to devour the Piranha here, and will face somebody in the next round. It is going to be Go-Go Joey. Going to be facing off in the next round, and I do want to remind you guys back at home, it is not over yet for Vivid. We do have a double elimination bracket today, so he's going down there to be facing off against Protoss King in a best of one in the Modern Warfare Gulag, if you will. You win, you move forward.
I'm sorry, but I came back and Mio and Pez are just having a back and forth, and it's just hilarious.
I have to watch how Mio plays this out.